Yeah, Pow TV. We got Silkk the Shocker in New York, fresh off the A3C show. You know, talk about the movie you got coming out.
Called More Money, More Family, comedy joint. Got me, Lil Duval, Michael Blackston, G Thing, uh, Jack Thrill, of course, DJ D-Rex. So it's all across the board. It's just funny. I want to do something that you can enjoy with the fam. So that's what I did.
All right, now a lot of people are asking me like, why the movie?
Um, I mean, it's easy. I like, we did music, and we still doing it, but I think I just like to express myself. So I think the ultimate thing is, you can do music express yourself, but doing films, that's the ultimate expression. Bring it to life.
And I was telling people like, the residuals of Hot Boys probably crazy because it was on BET like almost every week for like
Yeah.
3 years at one point.
But that's the good thing about being a businessman. It's like you should be able to have stuff like that, where we, create films, music, whatever it is. Just have something that's residual, that's keep coming in. And so yeah, no, it's good. Even song wise, still got stuff coming in from from Make 'Em Say So we good.
Yeah. All right, like about Hot Boys, right?
Mhm.
You had Gary Busey in that movie, right?
Yeah.
Like, how do y'all get Gary Busey in a film? Like, how did that happen?
I think it's just people that we know, and then Gary read the script, he liked it, so it all worked itself out pretty good.
Yeah, that was kind of big, right?
Yep. Yeah.
All right, let me take it back to the Charges to the Game album, right?
Okay. Okay.
You had the record with Destiny's Child.
Mhm.
That was like what, like 15
Um,
years ago?
yeah, it was a while ago.
So you was like one of the first people to actually work with Beyonce.
Yeah, yeah.
So like, how was that back then working with Beyonce?
It was cool, especially like being them. They cool people. Like they was my neighbors and stuff like that. So we would always see each other and stuff like that. And then decided to work together. And they just come out of the house. I had a studio in my house. They just come out of the house, and and then we just kind of like, let's do the song together. And then it came out. Just be straight we came.
So it just happened.
It just happened. So they more like fam. You know what I'm saying? So we always like younger, growing up, and that's how that happened.
All right, so then after that, the Main Man album, you had a song with Hov.
Yeah, yeah.
So you like, that's like some ESPN shit. You like I did some research. You like one of 7 rappers to have a song, 2 different songs with Beyonce Hov. It's
See
you,
that?
P, Nas, J. Cole, Emil.
Mhm.
I forgot the other 2, but it's crazy. Bun B and I forgot the other one.
He did his homework.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
I accomplished something. But you know what the funny thing about Jay was, the thing about, it's funny them two together because they was kind of similar when we worked together. Like B would just be like, drop her down, she'll do whatever, she'll do what you act, she just real cool like that. And then Jay, I remember him, I think he was on tour. I want to say maybe the Def Jam tour. And I had like one day to turn my album in, right? My album was turning like Thursday morning, I think, and I asked somebody else. I'm not gonna say the name DMX, but I'm gonna throw it out there. But they both had a chance to kind of like do it, whatever. But got love for X2, whatever. But Jay actually came back and beat the deadline. Like he could have stayed out, whatever, hung out, but he left soon as the show was over, boom, and knocked it out for me. So I always love for him for that. And then we also exchanged some other favors that he knows that I looked out for him on too. So he's just a good dude. So it was all automatic that he was successful.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
There was a tour that you guys had. Like I wanted to talk about. It's like the Down South Balls of Hustle tour.
Yeah.
And 50 was on it.
Mhm.
Like, what was it like seeing the young 50 back then?
You know what? I think it was good because I think that's the reason why we like wanted him on the tour, because he remind me of us. Like he hustled, you know what I'm saying? He made it, made something out of nothing. And you can see him that, and I tell people all the time, it's like if you allow yourself to work and then believe, because he believed that he was good, it's almost like you're gonna make it eventually. Like that's what I'm saying. Because when we first started, it was like, we went to the West Coast, try to promote our stuff. They was like, get out of here with that. You know what I'm saying? South music ain't rocking out here. And they said they ain't rocking, period. But we just kept working hard. While everybody was asleep, we'd be up, free concerts, opening up for acts that wasn't even good, sleeping on the floor. That's how we kind of survived, and eventually somebody's gonna see that because work ethics is everything. So 50, it was no doubt about it he was gonna make it. So because they can't deny you that long. You know what I'm saying? It ain't possible. Because I'm gonna meet you, you're gonna be okay. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Then 10 other people are gonna eventually be like, oh, I like that dude. Us, we'll find ourselves in the middle of like Kansas City, where there's a whole bunch of gangsters at, and they'll be like, man, what you doing back here? Like, some South dude. But, everything worked out because imagine somebody coming to the hood and you don't know them. They just handing out CDs right in the neighborhood. So, yeah, we could have probably, it could have been different for us, but the dudes respect the hustle. They showed us love, and then when Bowdy came out, that was the choice of groundwork, and then everybody was like, okay, we remember those guys from, man, they came back here, whatever, and then that's kind of like how it blew up.
So was you on tour with P when he was open for Tupac?
I came on a couple of dates. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't really know Tupac like that, but I knew of him.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was. But I came on a few little things with them. But yeah, I would love to be more on that. The funny thing about it, funny thing about it when I first started out, my first record was Ghetto's Trying to Kill Me, and if you go back, I was hecka young, and but that song had picked up out there, and so my verse was like from everybody from E40, like I was young, I thought I was horrible on the record, but everybody in the Bay was like, oh my God, you really good, right? And so E40 and them guys, they was like, man, who is this guy P? Let me be on my album or whatever, right? And then so I was at the video shoot, like a Spice One video shoot, whatever, right? And I see somebody just looking at me, just looking at me, right? I'm like, man, this is like, I'm like, dude, I look away, you look back. I look away, you look. I'm like, man, what's up? Turned out to be Tupac, right? So I'm like, so I forgot who said, I don't know if it's Spice or one of them was like, man, not Tupac. We just listened to your song, the same song, like, and he knew it. He was like, that kid, I like that dude, this type of thing. So it was kind of like a kind of good moment for me to kind of see like, okay, all right, I think I arrived. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's the story of Tupac.
Man, that was dope.
Yeah.
I mean, you ain't never told that shit.
I think I told it once, but I don't think it really was on record. You know what I'm saying?
Word.